Hi everyone, I'm Suzanne. Thank you for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a very short book haul. I have some great books to share with you today, but like I said, it's a small haul compared to some of my other ones. But I really wanted to be able to put these away, start using some of these books, put the other ones on the shelf, and I wanted to make sure all my hauls were done before I started having all the books come in for next year, because I would love to show those in separate videos. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in. This is a mix of books. Some I thrifted, some I bought from Amazon, other ones I bought at a local, actually, toy store my daughter picked out for her birthday. But I'm going to start off with these 3 Usborne books. And these are books I thrifted from a friend of mine. And these are perfect for our upcoming ancient history study. These are See Inside books. We have Ancient Egypt, Ancient Rome, and Ancient China. And for those of you familiar with See Inside, you'll know how great these are. I absolutely love these, and my daughter adores them. I just think it's a fun addition, and the price point was right. So we'll definitely take advantage of those this year. Yeah, we'll definitely enjoy them. From Amazon, I picked up A Year Full of Stories, and this is 52 folk tales and legends from around the world. This is written by Angela McAllister and illustrated by Christopher Core. And you probably saw another one of these books from this series in one of my previous book hauls, because I got one for Mother's Day. But I absolutely love these stories, and I love the illustrations. So this is a set I am collecting from here on out. I think there's a couple more that I really want that have to do specifically with like folk tales. I know they have a Dickens and they have a Shakespeare in this collection. I'm not sure if I'm interested in adding those to the collection or not. I have a couple of Shakespeare retelling that I really like, so I'm not sure I want to add another one to the pile. But definitely love these books. Check out this series if you like folk tales. And I love that it's 52 folk tales, so you can tell like one a week if you'd like. Maybe this is a Sunday tradition or something, Sunday morning, which is kind of a fun thing to add into your routine. This one, I picked up The Book of Little Folk, and this is fairy tales and poems from around the world. This is by Lauren Mills. And the reason that I picked this one up, and this one is used, but the reason I picked it up was it was on a list that I got from this curriculum study, this Fairy Lore of the World, and this is a multicultural STEM unit by Little World Wanderers. And if you saw my video on curriculum that I love and book guides that I love, this is one of them. And I was going through the book list, and you certainly don't not have to have all the books on that list to do this curriculum, but there was a couple that I was looking at that I knew I really would love to add to our home. And this one about poems and fairy tales from around the world definitely will be added into our collection for Around the World studies as well. So I thought that was a great bonus. If you saw the video that I did on our plans for the summer, you know we're doing a seashore study. So I grabbed this one small square, and this one is about the seashore, and this is by Donald M. Silver, and it's illustrated by Patricia J. Wynn. And I've wanted one of these for quite a while, and it does say ages like 7 to 12, I think. But it's packed full of scientific information. And it's also very colorful in picture book form. This is a series I would absolutely love to have on my shelf, and I wish I had started a year ago, but I feel better because it's age 7. So we haven't missed out for too long. Anyway, definitely happy to have this one. Also in that summer plans video, I showcased a whole bunch of books because I wanted a feast of books to be available to us this summer so that we could mood read. And there were some of the books I wanted to have on our shelves that we didn't own or I couldn't get at the local library. So I ordered 3 for that. The first one is Judy Blume, otherwise known as Sheila the Great. And I guess Sheila suffers from a lot of anxiety, and this is her working through that. I just thought it might be age appropriate for my daughter, and it might come in handy for how she looks at things over the next year. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Also picked up PS B11, and this is by Rita Williams Garcia. And we read One Crazy Summer, I think last year. Oh my goodness, I'm not even sure it wasn't the summer before, but absolutely love that book. So this is a trilogy. This is the second book in that trilogy. And in the first book, the girls end up going to see their mother. They live in New York, but they went to see their mother who was out in California. And they got to meet the Black Panthers. Yeah, it was very interesting, and it was a great glimpse into that period of history as well. And the writing is absolutely amazing. And this one, it's about them being in Brooklyn, and it really, this PSB 11 is about the fact her mother told her, don't be in a hurry to grow up, enjoy being 11. So that's what she told to one of the sisters. And yeah, I really look forward to this one. We listened to the first one on audiobook, and both Vivian and I really enjoyed it. And the last one I picked up for this summer from that list is Gone Away Lake. And this is by Elizabeth Enright. And these two siblings end up finding like an old resort that isn't operational anymore. But I guess there's a couple there that they get to know. And this has been on my list to read for a really long time. It's on a lot of people's lists. It's a Newbery Honor Award winner. And I'll be happy to finally read that this summer. Now I'm going to throw in a book I picked up for myself, and this was actually in a little free library. And this is Year in Province, and this is by Peter Mayle. And this is a true story about him and his wife, they're from England, and they bought a farmhouse or an old house in France, in Provence. And it's that experience of getting through the winter and everything in a year in this new community in France and with this older house. And I've read a few pages into it to see if I liked it, and I know I'm going to enjoy this a lot. I absolutely love memoirs, and I love it when it's like a year in the life as kind of like a beginning and an end, and they tell us, yeah, I just love those kind of books. This one I bought used off of Amazon. It's The Science of Harry Potter by Roger Highfield, and How Magic Really Works. And this is on the book list, required book list, for one of our Harry Potter studies for next year from Build Your Library. So I definitely wanted to grab that. And so I'll show you that now. But I think I will do a video if you guys are interested in all the books that I've collected for our Harry Potter study for next year. If that interests you, definitely let me know and I'll make that happen. All right, the next books I'm going to share with you are graphic novels. And the first two I picked up for my daughter thrifting, and she was so excited. Now, my daughter absolutely loves the Archie comics, so this was a different take. This one is Betty and Veronica's Princess Storybook. Give you a little glimpse in there. Yeah, this one I think she already read. And the other one is Betty and Veronica Fairy Tales. And I see her mark. She's about 3/4 of the way through this one. For her birthday this year, she had a set amount of money that she could spend at our local kids store, like a toy store, but they have a huge section of books. So she picked out 3 graphic novels, one of which I couldn't find. It's Phoebe, one of the Phoebe and the Unicorn graphic novels. She really likes those. But these other 2 were new to us. And this one is Sparks, and this one is Wing Bearer. I think what I'm going to do for the first time is I might do like a little flip inside for these and read you the back of them. I thought that might be kind of cute to add in here. All right, I'm going to do that right now.
August is a brilliant inventor who is afraid of the outside. Charlie is a crack pilot who isn't afraid of anything. Together, these pals save lives every day. They also happen to be cats who pilot a powerful mechanical dog suit. Have their work cut out for them as they try to thwart Princess, an evil alien bent on enslaving mankind. Don't let the fact that Princess looks like a cute diaper-wearing baby trick you. She's clever, determined, and totally ruthless. So when Princess and the brow-beaten fools she calls servants enact a brilliant and dastardly plan to conquer Earth, August and Charlie pull out all the stops to save the day. My daughter really enjoyed this one and will definitely be picking up the next 2 in the series. Wing Bearer. Enter a world where magic takes flight. Zuli is an extraordinary girl. She just doesn't know it yet. Raised by mystical bird spirits high among the branches of the great tree, she has no idea what awaits in the world beyond her safe haven. But when a sinister force threatens the life-giving magic of the tree, Zuli must venture out with her guardian owl Frowley to get to the root of it. So begins an adventure bigger than anything Zuli could have imagined, one that will bring her face to face with an ancient dragon, a terrifying witch queen, and most surprising of all, her own true identity. I just want to add that both Vivian and I absolutely love this book. We're so disappointed we have to wait for the second one. It is so beautiful and the story is amazing.
Those are all the books that I'm going to share with you today. If you found anything interesting that you've added to your library that you'd love to share, please do so in the comments below. I love to share in the excitement of everything books. If you like this video, please hit like, and if you'd like to see more like it, definitely hit subscribe, and I will see you soon with another video.